Hey guys, we're back. Lewis,
Sam. Today we're going to go over our highly anticipated
Two
two
new
new
services.
services, our eye opener
and Artane Brows. So we hope that you guys really enjoy these videos and utilize these videos to train your teams and create some well-rounded, brand new LBS artists in your store with our two new services. So the first service that we're going to be going over with you guys is the eye opener service. With the eye opener service, it was created as a unisex service that is going to help our clients achieve a refreshing eye look. As you can see that Sam has a full face of makeup on. The reason that we wanted to start off like this is because we want everybody on all of our teams to really get a full understanding of how to properly take off just the under eye makeup and then add on those eye serums, eye creams, and a little bit of concealer to seal the deal. Here we go.
So the first step is to remove your under eye makeup with a cleanser. We recommend micellar water because it's safe to use on sensitive eyes.
With the micellar water, you want to apply it on a cotton round or even on a tissue. We applied some on this tissue here. When you are applying to the skin, you want to press into the skin. Reason that you want to press is because you don't want to do a full swipe. You don't want to remove all of the makeup in that area. You solely want to focus in the under eye area. So by tapping it into this area, it's actually going to start breaking down the makeup really, really nicely and also very precisely in that area. Going right in there, and as you can see, it's fully breaking down the makeup, which is exactly what you want.
So step 2 is to apply your eye serum. I chose the Super Multi-Corrective Serum because that's my favorite. Make sure you have a dialogue with your client beforehand to figure out which skincare items best suit their needs.
When we are applying eye serums, you want to make sure that you are doing a full pump onto the ring finger. So you should have about that much on the ring finger. And then what you're going to do from there is you're going to warm up the product between both ring fingers. Kind of just exactly what you see here. The reason that we're using the ring finger is going to give us more control over the pressure that we're putting in the eye. When you're applying eye creams, you don't want to swipe. Same concept when we were utilizing the micellar water. You kind of want to press it into the skin. Same concept. So we're going to do look up for me. Some light pressing into this area, and then as you press, you're going to keep on tapping in that area. And this is going to be the first step to applying the serum. What we are going to also do is I'm going to be showing you guys a couple of little tips and tricks to help with blood circulation and just flow of the blood around the eye area, which customers will love because it's actually going to help with reducing any fine lines and wrinkles. And if they do that on a daily basis with their eye serums and eye creams, they will start seeing a difference within 30 days. So look up for me. Now I'm going to take my ring finger and my thumb and kind of pinch together very lightly in this area. And that's your first step of your serums. So we already started step 2 in applying the eye serum. We're utilizing our ring fingers over in this eye area here. As you can see, the eye area is a little bit brighter. She's a little more hydrated under the eyes, which is really, really nice. And that's something that you definitely want to point out to your customer as you're applying the eye serum. You want to give them each step and each benefit as you're going. What I wanted to show you guys is there's a lot of times that customers are going to not feel as comfortable with you utilizing your hands, applying serums or eye creams or face creams onto their face. So there's always a way around that, and that doesn't mean that we can't perform the service. So what I'm going to show you today is how to take the steps that we utilize over in this eye and transition them into a brush. And we're going to do that all in this eye area here. Okay, so the brush that I like to use is a dual-sided brush. One side is going to have your buffing side, which is also really, really nice to kind of conceal, and you can use for shadows. That's the normal way to use it, but we're going to use this one for under eye. And then you also have the flat side. We're going to use this side first, and this side is basically going to help us apply the eye cream in the designated areas that we would like it in. So we are going to take the eye cream. Same concept of pressing into the skin with our ring finger. We're going to press it into the skin utilizing the brush. So we don't want to get too close to the lash line. You want to stay pretty at a decent kind of spacing in between. Reason for that is because eye creams, eye serums, they tend to travel. So as you're blending them into the skin, they're going to penetrate a little bit deeper than what a normal face cream would penetrate. Reason that they penetrate deeper is because the skin in the under eye area is always going to be a little bit thinner, actually the thinnest skin in the most of the body. So what you're doing is, by utilizing the eye cream lower than the lash line, it's penetrating into the skin and giving a little bit of rise to kind of cover that entire area. We're going to go over and use the buffing side and just kind of take that and tap it into the skin with the eye cream or eye serum that we have already applied. Now, the one step that you will not be able to perform on this side would be the pinching. Reason being, if your customer does not want to have you touch their skin in that form, it's okay. We'll just utilize the brush to blend out the eye serum and then go to the next step.
So step 3 is to apply your eye cream to the eye contour. We're going to use the same tapping motion as we did with the eye serums, and we're also going to use the same pinching motion, and that's going to help improve the blood circulation to the eye area. We're going to use that same tapping motion up into the brow bone as well, and that's going to help with preventing sagging on your eyelids. We're going to continue with the pinching method also to improve blood circulation in that area.
So our final step is going to be applying concealer to the under eye. You have two different types of customers that you can do this eye service on. It's going to be the customer who actually does use concealer as their final step to brighten the under eye, and the customer that does not. So for the customer that does not, the step that was done before this, which was the eye cream application, would be your final step. For the customer that does love concealers, this step right now, applying the concealer, is going to be your final step. So I have already matched Sam with her proper concealer, which is mixing two colors to give her that brightness and that hydration that she really likes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my flat part of my dual-ended brush, and we are going to apply the concealer in a very small area, but extending it out. So we're going to start over in the inner corner, and as we're going to bring it out into the remainder of the eye. You don't want to go all the way into the corner. What you're going to do is, as you're blending out, that's when you start bringing it out that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our buffing side of the brush, and we're going to start buffing this under eye area, just back and forth and in circular motions, so that you can get more of a polished finish under the eye. With concealers, a little trick, you don't need a lot to get the effect that you want. So a small amount, especially on the inner corner, is going to make a difference. If there are certain areas that you feel that you want to color correct a little bit more, be my guest and add a little bit more of the product, but starting out with a smaller amount, and if more needed, going from there. It's always easier to add more than it is to take away. Look up for me. And as you're blending, you want to make sure that you're blending down into the foundation so that all the remainder, there's no harsh lines, no transition of color. Everything just blends together and seamlessly looks like one. And here you have a finished look for the new eye opener service. If you guys have any questions, you can always reach out to us, and we will be more than gladly to go over this process with you. But have fun.
Thanks for watching.